Greetings once more, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Motorsport Manager. Surging Absurdity, second challenge of the pro level, and we're looking to, in a sense, wrap it up today. It's the 11th race out of 12, but we can clinch. In order to clinch, we've got to beat Spartan by at least 5 points, because we'll need a 40-point lead to be totally secure before going into the finale at Doha. We're not building anything, we're not improving any parts, we're just trying to wrap this up. And 12 hours, the usual. I keep saying you have time to answer a few questions. It's not a few. It's never more than one. Any thoughts about giving team orders? I want my drivers to race. That is indeed the choice that I made. And Will Baggs walked away with the top prize in after incident packed race in Vancouver. Walter Hoffman looked delighted. So, all of that looking excellent. Definitely was cool to see him, Baggs getting that victory. Yes, we could go back to making those improvements, but there's nothing we need to improve. So, we're not going to do that. We're just going to proceed forward. Should be a short and sweet, other than the fact that it's over 3 weeks away, journey to Yokohama. And it's actually bad for us that the schedule spread out like this, because the other teams may be continuing to improve parts. And we got a few things in here. 42 laps, 3 miles. So longer, a little bit longer than usual. Be difficult for practice. Could be some rain. Now, she says rain. This says no, actually it's not going to rain. So I would say low chance of rain. Good spoilers. Atsuno has been the best at that almost all season, except for right after we build our new ones. Then they built new ones. They got past us. Super soft and soft, the typical choices, and it seems like almost every track is abrasive. The mechanics are happy about the factory. Well, of course they're happy about the factory. I'm not making them do anything, Trevor, but yes, it is nice that we have one of the best factories in the competition. And now, after Beijing, only one race left for the lower division. And Skanstrom and Nordhagen seem to be the best there. Not that we really care. See what they have to say about Yokohama. And Eddie Dubois, who they tap every once in a while, says, you know what, we're the favorites. And Laurie says, with down 14 points with 2 races to go, coming for Holgerson, it's only a matter of time. Well, if you don't make your move this race, you're going to run out of time. And Gary Edwards, very disappointed with how Vittorio Corsa is doing. I think they're near the bottom of the... Yeah, they're one of 2 teams who don't have a point all year. So, it's good that that wasn't what you were expecting. Okay, so we've got more sponsors to sign. 2nd or above and 6th or above. And this is our low-level sponsor, so we're not going to use them. We just want the upfront payment. Gustavo Cruises will give us that 800K. We don't need it. It really doesn't matter what we pick here at this point. But to heck with it. I'm taking the upfront payments. There we go, almost $6 million in the bank account. Showing once again that I could have gone with the gearbox improvements and been in an even better position. But with Laurie having the one crash and then them having bad qualifying the next race, Spartan has given us plenty of opportunities without that. We're going to continue to go with the 6th or above, and now that's going to earn us basically just a break-even point, but with almost $6 million in the bank, we don't really care. And still disappointed here. They're still picking us 1st and 2nd, though. And look at the heat. 29, 23, and then 31. Boy, I wish we could use medium tires. There's no question about it. It's going to be softs. And they will not be firm enough, but it'll be softs definitely in Yokohama. So from Vancouver to literally the opposite side of the globe, the crisscrossing Yokohama. And with 3 crucial parts, we're going to be limited to 270 on our boost. Whoops, and yep, we hit the apply to other car button on the wrong side, so we get to do this all over again. So Bag's not winning any awards, obviously, but Mia got up to 5th. Still half a second worse than Hashimoto, who destroyed the field. We haven't seen that in a while. But it is Hashimoto's home track, so PR just sent me a bag of goodies. You're only a true fan if you watch the practice sessions, too. Guess I wouldn't be a true fan, then. And they're seeing if Lori will be able to chuck it on the front home. or on the front row, and Roger Rapaza is impatient. Says Go Hume, wants the race to start now. Good weather for our first qualifying session on Saturday. And yeah, we're going to be taking bonuses here that we're not going to be able to use. Of course, as usual, we're going to underperform for qualifying so that we can do better in the race. No sign of anything but good weather, and it's not as hot. No big ones going anywhere. And Vittorio Corsa, Edwards complaining, well, you finished 18th. You didn't improve at all. And Bag saying, look, I'm 40 years old. I'm washed up. I'm going to retire at the end of the year. But I won the last race, and I won the first day of qualifying here in Yokohama. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Hammer getting 3rd and 12th. Spartan 6th and 9th. And Holgerson, an embarrassing first day, down in 11th. Enough to get through, but that's it. And good weather continuing. We'll see better track conditions, of course. Be slightly warmer. So who knows what's going to happen here. None of the bigs falling out. Hammer 5th and 10th. Spartan 3rd and 7th. And we're 2nd and 8th. So we, Atsuno here in the middle. Looks like us, Spartan, Atsuno, all in that same range. Not going to be happy, despite the neck injury, with not getting in that final group. And some more clouds now, but no sign of rain yet, as the best half of the field gets set up here. So that takes 2 points off our lead. It's going to make it that much more harder, running at 8.5. If he drives that well, it's going to make it that much harder to clinch today. We have no chance of catching Lori. I don't know about no chance. Spartan MRT shows them how it's done. Yeah, that part is true. Spartan MRT being terrible. See, I can't buy that. They're our top rival. They're not terrible. We're going with soft and race trim, naturally. Let's take a look at our weather. Hot and no rain. Yeah. So let's... see, I think we might be able to get away with one stop here. If we get... we're not going to get 19 out of these. But let's say we get 16. You know, getting 26 out of the sauce is not out of the question. We're starting back in the middle of the pack anyway. So, I mean, I like the idea here of just going with... yep, you're not going to get quite as far on those. I like the idea of just sticking with a full load of fuel and, you know, seeing if we can stretch it out to a one-stop deal. Bags with an 8 in form. So I'm going to give that a shot. Let's try to go one stop here at Yokohama. Lori had a 10. Okay, so basically beating Lori would be a gift, but if we can get up to the rest of them, Holgerson with only a 3, Bags a 6. And yeah, Rodriguez 8, Blasi 8, Tanaka 7, Hashimoto 7. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough for us today if we can't pull off this one-stop deal. And Holgerson slipping to 8th. But then, taking advantage of a nice line there, bolting all the way up to 5th. We're really going to need to watch these tires. We're going to have to go conserve on them very early. As in, like, end of first lap early, if that late. But look at Holgerson in 5th and fighting for more. And that's it. We've got to go now. And they can't even wait till the end of the first lap. I'm not going to fry our tires for no reason. And there we go, Blasi going back. Speed burst, and Holgerson still gets by. That is some driving right there. Bags in 8th. And then the speed burst does eventually pay off. There's Cruz pressing behind Holgerson. But a good first run here by Mia. No question about that. Looks like we're going to lose another spot. Alright, let's back down to neutral. And 28 laps. Now, if you were actually able to get 28 laps in, that would put him exactly at the finish. So, again, we're going to want to conserve these tires as well. Now, 28 laps. You know, the big question is how much fuel is he going to need? I'm going to say about there. And it's so hard to tell with, I mean, we're basically saying we're going to run the last 2/3 of the race, and we're going to think about how much fuel we're going to need. And we just frankly don't know. Have Holgersen back off. Yeah, not quite enough to go another full lap around. An extra one after this. Oh, Trenoweth crashes. Was in 11th. There's a competitor gone. So I'm going to want to pit here. 27 laps to go. Won't need quite as much. Try that. And, you know, I'm going to be in the right general range, but I'm really just guessing here. And Bags in some traffic as he comes out. Other cars with soft tires, they just came out. They're probably going to be more aggressive. You know, I'm going to let them do what they want. I'm going to go conserve and back off. Holgersen's going to need to go hybrid because she's got a whole bunch of energy. And you know what? Bags does too. Holgersen. Yeah, same issue with the cars around her. I just want to go conserve and drop the tire temperature. I need to try to be a little bit tactical with when we boost it. Boy, I said go hybrid. Ugh. Topped out there for a second. Didn't take it because I was still on pit row when I did it. That was the problem. 3.7 and 6.6, and we're going to be able to harvest a whole bunch back here. We got 2 laps of fuel and 3 laps to make. So she's probably going to run out of fuel on the last lap. That's unfortunate. Hopefully can hang on to that spot, but I think that's all but definitely not certain right now. I'll switch back to a medium now for Bags. Just going enough on neutral to keep temperatures in the tires. Second to last lap here. And Holgersen's going to have a little bit of hybrid to use on that last lap, but not a lot. Yep, I'm very aware of that. But we're heading into the final lap, so deal with it. Okay, yep, I think we definitely want to go high now. Let's go hybrid. And Holgersen out of fuel, and she's going to lose a bunch of spots here, doggone it. Bags going by. And others. Oh, down to 6th. Come on, get across the line. 6th. Yuck. Still reasonably happy with it, but I managed to fuel a little better, and she finishes second. So that definitely cost us some points. I haven't made any, like, enormous earth-shattering mistakes, but I've made a number of smallish but significant ones. Lori driving perfectly at the end of the race. Literally perfectly. Surviving a banged-up car for the win. Lori wins the race. Pole position, fastest lap. The trifecta did absolutely everything possible. Sevilla down in 9th, though. We finished 3rd and 6th. Nobody penalized, and Trenoweth crashes. So Holgersen leading the points by 1. Baggs holding on to that 3rd place position despite finishing behind Gabler. Both 1st and 2nd, 3rd and 4th could go either way. And our lead is down to 27 points. That's comfortable, but not totally secure. We definitely didn't clinch. We lost that race by 9 points. And we need to not have a disaster in the final race. We need to finish with at least Holgersen, and preferably Bagg also, fairly high up in the field to ensure with double points we don't lose this. And we can see 7.9, that is Baggs' best racing day of the year. And 3rd, a little better than his average. Holgersen's 4.2. 3rd worst for her out of the 11. But the main problem she had was me. And we finished 3rd, so our marketability doesn't change, or does happiness. We lose money. Yeah. Not the most inspiring job, but another race like that will be kind of limping across the finish line, but hopefully still getting across the finish line. So yeah, I mean, if Lori dominates like that again, he'll get 28 points. And our other 2 drivers just have to, between them, beat Sevilla. So it's not about Lori. It's about Holgersen and Baggs versus Sevilla. I've got to get more from Holgersen and Baggs combined than they get from Sevilla. If I do, I win automatically. I really should be able to do that. This should not be a problem. And hopefully it won't be. But it's not over. The finale in Doha will confirm whether we win or give us a colossal collapse against Spartan. And that'll be coming up next. Either way, the Surging Absurdity Challenge is going to end, and hopefully in our favor. So thanks for watching. That'll be coming up soon.